And good evening, everybody. It's Art Shed with Let's Be Reasonable. Look, news of the day, Donald Trump guilty on all counts. I got to tell you, anybody who knows me, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And the reason why I'm not surprised is because, well, this is a simple documents case, and all you got to do is just connect the dots. And after connecting the dots, all those dots circle around Donald Trump. So 34 counts. And this is just the New York case. Remember, there's like three other cases floating out there that probably won't get heard this year. And boy, he is hoping at this point that he gets reelected. Because if he gets reelected, then he can make the federal cases go away and they'll manufacture a way to keep him out of jail. Now, even if he has to go to jail or would end up in jail, I got to tell you, for Republicans to have control of the White House and possibly control of the Senate, you know, and the House, I mean, it's going to be narrow. I mean, a House victory is probably maybe seven to maybe 30 seats, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's the problem, right? But Republicans would have control of it. They still get their day. So I don't know. I mean, I would bore you to tears in giving you my rendition why this all matters. Um, the nuts and bolts of it. Look, as I tell my Republican friends, I get it. I get why you're upset. I get why MAGA exists. And as I tell my Democrat friends, I get why you're upset. I get why you don't want the incremental change. That's because after it's all said and done, even if the economy is doing well, and it is, even if the economy is doing well, there is an alarming number of people who are hurting. That's the bottom line. Now, and it seems like there's two choices: incremental change, right? Which America doesn't like that. Or you could have Donald Trump and the old adage of blowing up the island. Blow up the Constitution, blow it all up, and we'll fix it on the other side. Well, I'm going to tell you, you may not like incremental change, but the other idea of blowing it all up and starting over, you're not going to like that. Because I'm telling you right now, your monetary system goes away. Your The way you see your economy goes away. Um, it would behoove everybody to settle on a constitutional convention and get this thing back on track, because obviously the economy is good for some and not good for others. And I told you my rendition, the way that it got this way. It got this way because of supply side economics. Republicans love supply side economics, but they don't want the responsibilities that come with supply side economics. So, and look, 34 counts. The case down in Mar-a-Lago, much of the same if it ever happens. It's a documents case too. It's easy. Signed off on affidavits and everything else to kind of seal his fate. So that one too, he'd be guilty on. Look, bottom line, folks, he's running for office in order to escape prosecution. He can call it a witch hunt and he can call it whatever he wants to call it. I don't care what they call it personally. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you that all of this Donald Trump did to himself. Nobody told him to lie. No one told him to cover it up. And you can repeat that theme in the other three cases. Nobody told you to lie, and nobody told you to cover it up. Right. So, all that being said, folks, I don't have a whole lot to say about this case. In fact, I got to tell you, I'm so sick and tired of talking about Donald Trump. I'm tired. I don't want to talk about him. There are other things going on in the economy, going on in the world, going on in America that need more oxygen. Donald Trump definitely doesn't need it. In fact, I would tell you that he gets way too much of it right now. So, So, all right, folks. Hey, look, I'm going to let you go because that's all I have to say about that. 34 counts. I'm not surprised. Anyway, have a good evening.